Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create your project, how to use Scratch Junior, and then how to um, create your project. The last option, I shared option A, B, C, but at least the one that has to do with using Scratch Junior, you can build that. Everybody can build that, so you should be able to. So now, I use a Mac. If you want to download the Scratch Junior on your computer, this is where to go. I'll also share the link, but this link on my browser right now. So I have downloaded this for my own Mac, and then if you are using the Windows, this is what you should download. So that way you do not need a tablet, you just have Scratch on your computer. So let's go. So this is my Scratch. I've installed it, and now we'll be building that Scratch, that maze game. I shared a link on you watching it and building it. So let me show you this. So you do this and you get used to Scratch. Let's just get started. When you start it for the first time, this is not what you will see. You will see a welcome and blah blah blah. So you will see for either using it for school or for home. So I've picked home, so that's why I have this, because I'm a returning user. I'm using it for the second or the third time or any other time. So I'll click on it, and then I'll have the Scratch environment. So now you can see, let me just give you a little tour around the Scratch Junior. The Scratch Junior is different from the other Scratch 3, but this is just it's pretty cool too. You do amazing stuff here. You can even do Pac-Man game, so many games. So let's stick to the maze for now. I've created the maze game, I think about twice on this computer, so that's why you are seeing my project here. Okay, so this is just me. I clicked on to open that. I'm going to go back to my home now and start afresh. So when you are here, you see the Scratch Junior logo. This is the home. When you click on this, it's more like tutorial. It shows you some sample projects that you can learn from, right? And then you can pick on it and see how it works. So let me just quickly show you. If I pick this now, you can see how and what they've done. So if I click on the flag, the green flag, all right, it's supposed to start it, but let me do this, and then I click on the green flag. It's okay. You can see that chick making a sound. Oink, oink, oink. Yeah, it's more like old MacDonald had a farm. Hi-hi-ho. So it says tap them. So you are telling us what to do. Right? When you tap on the horse, it gives the horse sound. And the chick. And when you tap on the pig, oink, oink, oink. Yeah. So if I click on this, it goes back to my project. And you want to see how did they do that. If you click on the pig, you see what they've done. That on top of the pig, give it a oink, sound. Oink, oink. Okay. On top of it also, let it jump. Jump. You jump. Okay, that's the meaning of what has happened here, what you have made it to do. If I click on the horse too, you can see it shows that once you touch it. And how do you see that? You see this is the yellow for touch. So if I click on it, you will see. Once I click on here, you see start on tap. It tells you whatever you want to do is what you are thinking about. So you're telling it, once I tap it should give me a song, a sound. And how did they do that? They pick on this and they select the kind of sound. You'll be able to see that as well. So that's what has happened. And then you tell it to do this. So if I click here, you would see. If I click on it, it says turn right. You can see turn right again, and maybe turn left, and it loops again. You understand? You see, that's it. So look at the chicken. See what has been done as well. So I'll show you how to do it, how to do the maze. That's where we are. But I just showed you that tutorial to see how you can learn from there, and you can use it to build yours. And look at the chicken. Same thing. If I click on it, it should do that sound. And then when I click on it, look at it. It should move front, back, and back to front. And look at that. See, move left, move right. That's it. Move right, move left, and move right. So look at the barn. The barn has nothing. It's not doing anything. Alright, so now let's go and create our maze game. Yay! So you can see it's fun. Alright? Very fun. So how do you start? Okay, I showed you this. This is for the settings and this is for book. You can see, let's just click it here. It's just telling you what Scratch is about. And then this is for setting, maybe the language you want. Of course, we are all just going to stick to English. So I go back to my home and then I click on this. So I'm now with a new environment. Okay, my environment comes with my new project. This is a new project. So remember in the game, let me show you first of all. This is what we want to build. Let me show you the initial one. Then I will now build it. So if I pick this, what we want to build is this. If I move my arrow key, the control key here, the character will move. You can see I'm clicking on this blue, and then I move down. If I touch any of the maze, it goes back and say, "Oops, start over." Alright, so I move again, and then I use this also to move down. I use this to move this way. Let me just quickly finish, so I'll let you see. So once it gets to finish, what does it say? It says you won, and it comes to here, and it's bouncing. I won. You can see. So that's what we want to create. So how do you do that? How do you do that? Let's go back to the home and create our own project. So you come here, create a new one, and then you have this new project. Okay, so first of all, I want to remove this because I will be using another. So how I'm doing that is I'll just long click it down. Sometimes my mark can be funny, but if it doesn't respond, I think it should. If I want to remove, otherwise I can still go ahead and get what I need done. So I want to add another character, and I need the background. I want to build my maze. That's the first thing to do. So I'll click on the plain character, just the plain, and then I would click on this paint to build it. So here I am. I want to draw my maze. Look at all the tools here. I can use it to draw my maze. I can use this, or I can use this shape. I make sure it's black. I would already click on, it's already default to black, so I have it selected. So I'll start. So we just draw a very simple one, right? So I want to make sure it's filled with black. So that's it. And then I'm still on that. I'll pick it again. Okay, I want it to be here. I want to fill it with black too. Okay, I think I want to remove that. I want to undo. Okay, good. So I pick the thickness. I want my rectangle to be thicker. Okay, so it's here. All right. Let's have another one here. And let's have another one here. Let's have another maze. It can be in any shape, okay? Let's have another one starting here. Maybe another one can be here. And that is it. So if my character comes from here, it goes there, it's blocked, it comes here, and then I want this to be the finish line. So I am good with this maze. I'll click on this blue that says OK here. Alright, so here you are. Now this is it. I still want to remove this. I want to change. Good, I've been able to. My mouse responds late sometimes, so I just, it's off. So now what I need right now, I want to make it grow. Now, so this is the character. Anything I want to do on this character, I'll use all this code pane to talk to it, the code blocks. This is the code block. So you know, when you're coding, you're thinking, you're telling it what to do. So what do I want to do? I want this to grow. You can see I come to the looks, and then even if I don't know what it is, once I click here, it will tell me that this is saying this is grow. So I'll drop it down here, and once I start clicking on it, it will be growing. So let me adjust this very well to the center so that it can grow very well. Okay, I want it to grow very well. I want it to fill the screen. So let me do one more time. Okay, so you can see it has gotten to the maximum. That's how it can grow. Okay, thank you for making it grow. I can take it back. So it's grown. Now let's pick another character. Let's look for the actor that will be moving around. In that video, I think it was a frog that was used. So let's see. This is a froggy here. You can see a froggy. So I pick this frog, and then maybe I want to change the color of the frog. Okay, I can click on this paintbrush. All right, so you see, I just give it that black color, and then if I want to change it to that, you see, that's how to change. All right, so but I think this color is okay, so I'll just, that's it. Now look at my frog. It's going to start from here, but my frog is too big. I can do the same thing on what I did to my maze. I can make it shrink. So I am on the loop code block. I will look for what will make it to shrink. This one will make it to grow. If I pick this, my frog will grow bigger. You can see, but I do not want it to grow bigger. So look at shrink. I found you. Now I'll click on it. My frog will now be smaller. Can you see? So it can fit the starting point. All right, and my starting point can be here. All right, and then it can hop down here. Good, so we are getting there. Now the third thing that I need to create is my finish line. All right, you remember in the sample I showed you there was a finish line. So what do I need to do? I'll just click on this plus sign and add a new character. I have one here though, but let me create one for you. So I'll select this and then go to my painting room. Yeah, what do I need? I just need what can work as a finish line. So I'll pick this. The color will be orange. Maybe it will make it nice. So let me just draw what looks like a slab. I think this is cool. And then I'll click on OK. Now my finish line is here. Okay, so I'll bring it here so that when the frog touches this, the game is over. I can make it to say, yeah, I won. All right. There's something again I must ask. My control. What will control the frog to move to the left or to move to the right? Okay. So that's what I will be doing next. So to do that, now let me get my arrows ready. So I'll click on this plus to add a new character. Okay, I'm going to build something like this that I've done before. So anytime I need to build, I will just pick this plain one and go to my painting room. Yeah, so I want to build arrows. Okay, so I have this, and then if I draw this triangle, it's because it is too thick, so I want to undo that, and I want to pick a thinner fill. So I click on this, but I want my arrow to be yellow, so I'll pick on my triangle again, and then it's too fade. I will undo again. Maybe I can pick a color red. Let's pick my triangle again. good. This is sharp. Right. So I'll pick the rectangle tool. Okay. Okay. So that's it. If I need to select, I'll use this to move around. So I want to just make it shape appear properly. Okay, so now I have this. I think it's looking good. This is more like my up arrow. Alright, so I will just say okay. So you can see my up arrow is here. I can make it shrink as well. So this is for growing and this is for shrinking. So if I drag it and put it in my code area, I click on it, you can see it's getting smaller to how I want it to be. Alright, now I need about 4 of them in my sample that I showed you. So what do? I will just duplicate this to about, I want to add more. I want to create 3 more. Alright, so how do I do that? I can easily just create more, or I can just duplicate it. I'll drag and drop. I'll drag and drop. So this is me picking another one, right? I'll pick this, what I have done before, then it becomes another character. I'll pick this. You can see to just make it look the same, but I will then now go into my paint and change the direction. So this is the second one. I will use this tool to rotate it to this and use this select to bring this here. By the way, I make it thicker. Okay, I can just undo. Now let me do this. And try to rotate. Okay, I'll try to rotate this too. Then I'll pick and let it be this arrow. So once I'm done with that, I'll say okay. Now you can see. So I'll pick another character. I can just choose this and pick my paintbrush. Use the rotate key. Turn it to this direction. Use my select key, my tool. Bring this here. Bring this here. So I have the right direction arrow. I'll pick another character. I need the left. I need it down now. That's what is missing. So I'll pick this. And then I can easily turn this down. I'll just pick my paintbrush. Do the rotate. Let it face down. Use my select tool. Pick the triangle, the bottom of my triangle. Just place it properly. Okay, so I have this facing down now. Okay, let me just adjust it a little bit to the right. Okay, So I'll pick on the OK. Now you can see all my arrows are here. So let me make them shrink. Okay, I just want to select this, my left arrow, this is it. Bring it to shrink. And then I can put my control key here. Now, okay, I just moved this. So I'm bringing this here as well. I'll make it to shrink. I'll click it. And then I'll drag it to how I want it to look. So, okay. Then I'll pick my down arrow character. I'll bring it to where I want it to be. And then I'll make it shrink. So you can see I now have my direction or my control arrows. So in my next video, I will then make my maze game perform the magic. When I click on this top arrow, right, my frog should go up. When I click on the down arrow, my frog should go down. When I click here, it should go forward. When I click here, it should go backward. See you in the next video.